Hi, my name is Miguel, and I'm going to present my English test of Plexi. Lea las descripciones. ¿Cuál palabra de la lista desplegable corresponde a cada descripción? Una opción se usa para el ejemplo, sobran dos palabras más. Sports. Example: When you want to play football, you go to this place. A field. Number one. You put them on to move on the ground. First, we see our options: baseball, basketball, boats, cars, field, pool, skates, and tennis. First, we can um, don't use field because already is already used in the example. We can see that is something that we wear because it says you put them. So the only thing that we can wear in the options is the skate, and also it helps us to move. The second one, in this game, two people hit a small ball with a racket. First, we can see that it's a game. So we have baseball, basketball, and tennis in the options that corresponds to a game. We can know that the right option is tennis because it says that we use a racket, and tennis within the other games is the only one that use a racket. The third one. This is the best place to go for a swim. As we know, we need water to swim, and we know is a place. The place here are the pool and the field. The field is already used, and we know that in the pool there are water, so that's the right option. The fourth one, you bounce and throw a big ball with your hands. Knowing this, we know is also a game like in the sentence number two. So now we have baseball and basketball because tennis is already used. And it says that it use a big ball, so we can infer that is basketball because baseball use a small ball. And the last one, people drive them in a great sport. Rapidly, we can know that is cars because it's like the only object or thing that we can drive in the options. That was the first exercise. Now, lea el texto y seleccione de la lista desplegable la palabra correcta para cada espacio. Looking after elephants in a zoo. Elephants love example having a bath, and the regular daily care includes a 2-hour shower and brush in summer and a dust bath in winter. 2. Okay, we know that they do this to do something special. Pass, remove, take old for skin, fall old skin. So for me, the right answer is remove because pass is like something about movement along something. Take um, is like to catch it, and fall is to like go down when you are like walking or something like that, and you go to the um, floor. So remove is the best word to describe what happened with him with them skin because it falls down but with the bud, so it remove the bud in winter, remove old skin. Their feet must also be looked at every day as stones get stuck space their toes. Here we have of, along, up, between. For me the right answer is up. because of is like the contrary, like um, that action of stuck is not happening. Along is like in all that toe, if we can call like that, and between is more like in position in various objects. So that's why I think the right option is up. That is the easy what? Send, roll, part, and piece. This is more easier. The right option for me is part because send is like an action that sometimes occur in movies or in a video or something like that, like an activity or something that happens specifically. A role is a function that someone do, maybe an actor in a film, or we like a citizen in the society. And a piece is like a portion of something, like a piece of cake. So that's why part is the correct answer. The eating habits, however, demand a lot more attention, according to zoo owner Michael Wood, who space described the elephant as an enormous fire. So, by this word describe, we know that the action is in past. So we can um, use before and once, now and then. No, because now is in present and then is like in future. So we have before and once. But I think it's once. Why not before? Because before is like something in the past. It's right, but once is more specifically that it um, passed only one time in the past. Who once described the elephant as an enormous fire that searches, needs, asks, and keeps. The right answer for me is needs, because we can infer that if an elephant, a huge animal, if is huge obviously, it needs, as we can see, a lot of fuel, that it's something to help the elephant to do their actions in the daily life. This is space elephants in the wild. For me here, the answer is why, because it's a word sometimes used in questions, but also we can use it in normal sentences to give a reason. So that's why I think it's why. Elephants in the wild space most of their time eating. Here, for me, the answer is spend, because spend is when we use, in this case, the elephant, their time is not wasted, but is used to do something. It isn't continue, because continue is a word more for tell something that is going on after something. Um, they don't give time to it, they spend it, and it is instead because stays more for something physic. Um, spend when we spend time, we can't say it, so that's why it's more right spend than stay. The ones in Butsu eat large totals, weights, numbers, and quantities. We can see rapidly the right answer is quantities because a quantity is an amount. So that's why the coherence with the rest of the sentence can be with quantities. Large quantities, amounts, the same, of vegetables and fruit, but their favorite food is bread. Eat space about 20 pounds a day to feed a fully grown elephant. So, here for me, the correct answer is cost, but because buy is when you have something paying for that thing. Pays is related with buys, and church we can know that it isn't the correct answer because isn't much related with the economic um, part. So it's cost because it's something that we'll need to pay. In this case, um, the food for the elephant. A male elephant is roughly the same size as a bus, so it isn't good purpose, idea, opinion, or thought. This is kind of tricky because all options are like very similar, but I think it's idea because first we can see isn't is something negative, so we can infer that we need to use something that makes sense with this negative part of the sentence, and I think it's more coherent idea because a purpose is something that motivate us to do something. An opinion isn't as strong as an idea, and a thought is something that is just in our mind and maybe in the future don't gonna have like a lot of repercussion. So I think it's idea because also make more sense and coherence with good. And I finished my English test. Thank you.